Hello, my name is Stuart Layhe, and I'm the Director of Supply Chain at Denver Health. And this little talk will be on support cards and how you can use support cards. Support cards can be used to measure either internally or externally. And today we're going to talk about how to use them internally. So it's a support card of how your departments are doing in the view of your customers. So at Denver Health, we use our support cards quarterly to look at many departments. And specifically within supply chain, we're looking at areas such as how my laundry is doing, how my environmental service department is doing, central supply, and food services. One of the things you have to be very careful of when you do your support card is how you write the questions. Experience tells us that sometimes people write general comments that are very hard to actually take an action on. So again, think what you really want out of the support card before you start the support card. One of the things we try to do is when we invite people to look at the support card, we try and push them to be very specific about which department they're talking about, which area they're talking about, what shift they're talking about, which building they're talking about, so we can actually take an action on it. There's limited actions you can take on a support card where all the answers are very vague. So when we ask the questions, we're talking about the level of service that we're providing to them. So we're talking about the availability of our people, the timeliness, the quality, and we ask the same questions of each department. And when you get the answers back, sometimes they're amusing and sometimes they're not. Sometimes you'll find out that the answers really don't relate to you. So if you look at the slide we're looking at now, we're trying to look at two things. We're trying to look at the level of support for each of the departments, and we're really looking for a trend over time. So we're looking to see whether you're getting better or worse, whether you're managing to have more of your results in the "we love you" category rather than "we hate you" category. And you'll also see where I've cut and pasted some comments on here, and the comments are kind of interesting. So the ones I've marked in blue are very specific and we can take an action on it. So it tells us, in the very first one, which building I have a problem cleaning and which floor it is. So I can take an immediate action, speak to my friends in environmental service and say, we need to go over to this building and perhaps spend some more time or maybe do some more audits in the quality of our cleaning in that area. If you look at the comments in red, these are actually not my department. So it talks about, who cleans the parking garage. That's not my environmental services. Who cleans the OR? That's actually not my environmental services team. But we can share it with the owners of those areas. And some of the other ones, you're going to find these, and it happens to us all. You'll get consecutive comments. One says, your people don't round with me at all. And the next comment is, this person is always rounding with me and does a great job. So I think if I were to sum up, I think if you're going to do rounding internally, try and make sure that you ask for the most specific answers you can when it comes to comments. We've had comments like, my trash can's not emptied often enough. We're a 500-bed hospital with 18 clinics. Whose trash can was not emptied? So again, I need to know which building, what time, what shift. And we really try and use these at our huddles as learning opportunities. So we will go through all the comments and we'll go through each of them in turn and we'll try and use them as a learning opportunity for the folks in those departments. I'm Stuart Layhe from Denver Health once again, and thank you for watching.